Hello everybody, welcome back. Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition, continuation of the Sentinel playthrough. What did we have done last time? We were on the Citadel. We pretty much scratched majority of the things that were to do in Citadel, if I recall correctly. Right now we are gonna go and help Jenna, and after that we're gonna go up and see if we can get the victim of Mendoir to calm down a little bit. But even before that, the one thing I want to do, because I basically have decided to, what I decided to do is basically to reinstall the diversification project. I've installed the newest version of it that got released pretty much immediately after I have ended up the stream. And also I have reinstalled Mellow, so I can see if it's gonna bring any difference. So first of all, let's go to the Citadel Towers. Let's see if that's gonna actually work. Because if it's gonna work, then great, fantastic, marvelous. If it's not going to work, then oh well, I guess it's gonna be it's the fault is gonna be on something else. So let's see. Yeah, I can see the issue still persists. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The issue still persists on some clothing. I wonder why it does. Yeah, and also the female Turians also like blacking out whenever I approach them. I sincerely believe it might have something to do with, I don't know with what, but it definitely has some kind of a connection with something. Maybe my AMD card is basically too stupid to be able to render certain things correctly. Who knows? Hey, Holtz, what's up? Anyway, let's go to... I need to get to CSEC. Yes, let's go to CSEC, because I need to find the guy that's responsible for Jenna's case. And basically try to solve that case. I thought that reinstalling the mod is gonna do the job, but no, well, that's highly unfortunate, pretty much. It's such a shame. That is such a shame. Oh well. We're gonna have to deal with what we got. Maybe it's a different mod that I have in my mod list that I'm not aware of that is causing this. But it is not a severe... Oh, that's a nice armored Volus. It is not a severe issue enough for me to worry, honestly. A black texture every now and there. I think I can survive this. I think I can breathe without it. How's Sentinel doing so far? Well, my Sentinel, if I could have any point of attention about my Sentinel, is that well, it's a good mix. I think it's a good mix. Having we're gonna give a try to medicine. I want to see if it's gonna be any good in like putting down or at least staggering certain targets for even like 1 second so I can get some cover. Besides that, the typical Mass Effect 1 stuff. If you have tech abilities, just spam those tech abilities, disable the powers, disable the weapons, and then just use your weapon. The one thing that I have not realized that I have done is that I have taken the assault rifles, but Sentinel already gives pistols additional bonus to accuracy and damage. I was absolutely not aware of this. So what is basically happening right now is that my Sentinel, a character that's supposed to be more tanky, I'm supposed to be more into taking damage. Now my character have basically become this. It's actually becoming this way more versatile character that can be way more aggressive. All things considered, like if I'm gonna get my weapons disabled, if I'm gonna get my primary weapons disabled, I just switch to the pistol. I am still effective in combat. It's absolutely fantastic. Plus electronics and decryption. I mean, dude, it's great. Right, Chelik.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Sorry?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chelik.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
You don't need her. Paragon.
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
Money and levels. Let's do it.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Good luck indeed. Most tech powers I've noticed don't get strong until Mass Effect 2. I think that tech power, in my opinion, tech powers were always strong in Mass Effect 1. I always believed that tech abilities in Mass Effect 1 were really, really strong. I'm sorry, I need to do something really quick. I'm gonna just... I think I'm just gonna close this. Yes, there we go. My apologies for that. Yeah, like, as I was trying to... I always thought that the tech abilities, especially when you get good companions, like if you combine Tali and Garrus with you, like, hold on, I think can I show it here? Yeah, if you just get yourself an infiltrator or engineer, which infiltrator is just basically a stronger version of engineer to begin with. You basically make sure that every single of your tech people is gonna have overload, sabotage, and dampening, and then you can basically spam attacks, block their abilities to fire, block their tech and biotic abilities at all times, and all those explosions are basically have a certain area of effect. So if you have enemies that are clustered together, you have crowd control just with one round, just with one move. It's incredible how tech powers can be used in this game. Absolutely insane. The biotic powers, on the other hand, are just a little bit different. As I genuinely believe that biotic powers are a little bit less oriented about around the crowd control. Sure, you have the singularity, you have lift, and I will never deny that. But let's be honest. Warp damage over time, throw damage plus minimal stun. I would need to take a look at Liara to have more view on biotic abilities, but biotics and tech definitely have evolved a little bit more in the Mass Effect 2, and to an extent, because yeah, was locations. I think it was Orchids. Engineer is the only tech class you've tried. I remember the Krogan space program. Oh, yeah. Krogan space program is always hilarious. It always is funny. It is always funny. Especially when you're on Pharaohs and you basically, you cast lift and then lift and throw and then just go away. It's always funny. It's always funny. It's always good to see. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna repeat it on this playthrough too, as much as I can. Yep, she is still T-posing. She's still T-posing. Okay, I already have battle all over here. Hey Rob, what's up? Happy birthday? Well, that happened like 9 days ago, but thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Yeah, I got the bribes.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Sure. Because if I'm... Okay, I need to actually go for the middle option. Because if I'm gonna go you're under arrest, that's gonna just ruin Chalek's job. So, sure.
Here you go.
And it's a way better solution.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Literally shooting the... Yeah, when they're absolutely defenseless. And with the mods, like with the mods that even I have, you can just do so much freaking damage to them. I mean, I basically have ported weapons from Mass Effect 2 and 3 into Mass Effect 1, so you can have Maddock. You can have Vindicator. We already have the M8 Avenger. Yeah, I need to get back to CSEC. Yeah, Maddock in this game. I don't know what mod creator have definitely loved Maddock, because he made that freaking weapon deal 400 damage per single shot, and that is a ridiculous amount. Now imagine yourself having a Maddock combined with explosive rounds, because there are explosive rounds in this game. Piranha is all you need. There's no Piranha. Mass Effect 1 doesn't have submachine guns. You only have assault rifles, shotguns, sniper rifles, and pistols. So you can kind of have an automatic pistol. But the closest to get when it comes to automatic pistol is N7 Eagle. And that's it. Or something that resembles N7 Eagle, because there's no submachine guns. There would have to be snugged somehow right with the submachine guns, which kind of doesn't really make much sense. Or they would need to replace a lot of pistol types.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Piranha was... And so, hold on. It was... Wasn't... Okay, hold on. I think you're right. Piranha was that... yeah, drum magazine. It had like this ginormous drum magazine on the very top of it. Yeah.
Here's your shipment, Chalek.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Yeah, it's one thing. The other thing would be also I'm not sure. I'm not using shotguns this playthrough, so I'm not sure if there is a Piranha shotgun. I know there is a semi-automatics. I'm pretty convinced we got semi-automatics. Okay, next time we're gonna go to Flux. We're gonna see the sisters just reunited. But right now I'm gonna go for the mission in the docks. In the docks, there is this slave from Mindoir that basically needs to be rescued. So I'm gonna try to help her out.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Oh boy. Uncovers the full-blown crime syndicate that doesn't exist anymore. Because it doesn't exist anymore. Because Fist is gone, so there's like maybe a few smugglers, but that's pretty much the highest risk.
Commander, glad to see you.
I wish it were under better circumstances. Where is she?
Behind those shipping containers. I've got a sniper position, but I don't think we'll need him. She's only a danger to herself. We've got a sedative to calm her down, but we can't get close to her. Every step we take gets her more wound up.
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
Uh-huh.
You seem awfully worried about her.
I'm just doing my job, Commander.
Mm-hmm. I kind of, I kind of find it hard to believe. Maybe he's just flustered because I pointed it out. I'll take care of it. At least I'm gonna try. I hope that I have enough Paragon to actually deal with it.
I hope I don't need it. Tell your men to stand by.
Don't push her too hard. If she seems liable to pull the trigger, back off or walk away. I am willing to wait her out. Good luck, Commander.
I'm probably gonna need it.
Stop! Stop! What are you?
Okay, if submachine guns are not available, then what is this in her hand? I just said that submachine guns are not available, but here she is holding the burst pistol from ME2. I think I'm missing. Maybe the mod update actually added some kind of a submachine gun. Just maybe.
My name is Shepard. Lieutenant Gerard sent me to talk to you. What's your name?
Animals don't get names. The Masters put their symbols on her. Hot metal all over her back. She screams when they do it.
All things considered, like, I know this pistol is weak, but the design on it is just, it's really good. I really like it.
You're not an animal. Your parents, what did they call you? Do you remember them?
She remembers a lot of things. Talitha. They call her that. She doesn't remember the rest. Leave her alone.
How did you get here? Did you escape?
She can't escape. They have chains, wires, needles. You go too far, they take your brains away. Animals like her come. Animals with guns. They make the Masters explode. She tries to fix the Masters so they won't be mad at her. She puts all the reds and purples back in, but they don't move. The other animals take her.
Paragon.
You were afraid. All you'd known for 13 years was the Master's abuse, so you tried to heal them.
She doesn't want to see other animals. They're not real. They can't be real. They can't see her. If the animals can see her, then this is real. But it can't be. The wires, the chains, the hitting. This doesn't happen to her. It's another girl. A dirty girl. Stupid girl. She deserves it. It happens to her. Doesn't it? They see her, so it's real. She doesn't want it to be real.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
No, she's no good. Don't want to be handled again.
What happened to your parents?
She sees them. They're yelling, "Run, hide!" They hit the Masters. But the Masters, they have lights and hoses. He's melting. Shh! She doesn't want to see that. Don't make her look. Don't look! Stupid!
I know it hurts, Talitha. I'm sorry. But you need to deal with this. What happened to them? Think.
When she thinks, water comes out of her eyes. The Masters beat her when she wastes water. So she doesn't think anymore. She sees them. Mommy and Daddy. Burning in white light, melting, going to pieces. They can't even say anything to her. They're dead, Shepard. They try to save her and the Masters burn them. Can she stop remembering now, please?
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
She doesn't want... Don't touch her!
What's the last thing you remember from Mindoir?
Fires. Smells of smoke and burning meat. Animals screaming as the Masters cage them. As they put the metal to their backs. Put the wires in their brains. She pretends to be dead. If she's dead, she can't work. But they know. She hopes they'll leave. But they put her in the pen. She didn't fight. She was already broken when they put the wires in.
Talitha, you were what, 6 years old? No one blames you for staying quiet and hoping they go away. The only person blaming you is you.
She wants to believe that. She wants to believe nothing would change. She doesn't want to be there anymore. In the pen, in the cages, lying quiet while they do things to her.
I'm gonna take a step towards you now, okay?
This quest is just so freaking disturbing. It really is.
Please don't touch her. She's dirty. You'll catch it.
The goodies? I try to jest, but her situation is like really dire. Like, imagine watching your parents die when you're like 6 years old, and then you're being enslaved for majority of your life. It's bro, like, for the lack of better word, it sucks. It really sucks.
Talitha, this will make you sleep. If you fall asleep, they'll take you to a place where you can get better.
Will she have bad dreams?
You'll dream of a warm place, and when you wake up, you'll be in it.
She'd like that. It hurts when I remember me. But she wants to remember.
Dude. She's not dead. She's just EP. But I'm happy to manage to resolve that. When you have Paragon, it's just so much easier to do.
Is it over, Commander?
She took the sedative. She wants to get better, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot. I didn't want to hurt her. It's just, when I see her curled into a ball and shivering, she was only 6 when they took her. Why the hell are we out here if we can't even keep one little girl safe?
Bad things happen to good people, Lieutenant. That's why you and I are here. Don't wring your hands over her. Help her.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your help, Commander. We are taking her to a counseling center. They'll help her get better.
I think he's gonna need a little bit more than counseling. But I'm glad to see that that quest is over. How much? Okay, equipment. Shredder rounds. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Wait. Oh, I can actually upgrade my equipment. Nice. That's a 10-point upgrade. I'll take it. Avenger level 3. Well, for now, there's nothing really else that we can do in Citadel, so I'm gonna go for space exploration.
Progress.
I'm not gonna lie, this quest, as much as this quest sucks. Like it sucks in a
the
way.
Commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
It sucks in a way of basically, you know, of what the story says. It sucks, but it's not bad. But it sucks when it comes to what it presents. It hurts a little bit. Not gonna lie. All right, Citadel out. We have bought the Galaxy maps, the new charters in Galaxy, and look at that. Instead of just going directly for our station, now we have all the nebulas awaiting to be explored. That's all thanks to Spectre expansion mod for Mass Effect 1, which got actually quite recently released, but at least in 2025, obviously. Wow, I cannot go anywhere further. I can only go for Perintha. So we're gonna see what it brings to the table. I doubt it's gonna be like new missions where I can basically land and explore with Mako, because the size of the mod is it's not like a 1 gig, 2 gig, 3 gig mod. Now it's pretty much like 80 megs up to 100 megs of data. So I think it's only gonna have like additional maps, maybe not additional maps, but it's probably gonna have additional planets and some resources to take. Maybe I've written side quests, because those are actually pretty interesting. Survey, there we go. Gas deposit, just as I suspected. It's gonna have something like this. Let me see if the ring has... Yeah, there goes something. Loosen or Lookin Protean data disk. Alright, so we got this planet. Now you. Ethme. Heavy metal. Next would be you. PRS. Black box discovered. You discovered an Alliance spy drone stalking a satellite over Makite Technologies, in a Sari corporation renowned for its advanced hard suits. You retrieve the drone black box, which you expect will contain many corporate secrets. Oh boy, possibly a side quest. Thessia. Ah yes, and look at the picture too. The Asari homeworld. Beautiful. That's a really good picture. I like it. Thessia at night, because the only time when we can see Thessia is pretty much it's pretty much only during the day when we land over there in Mass Effect 3. Silly Nebula. And what do we got? Only this peculiar system. I'm okay with that. Fontis. That's why I was to being able to land on the free roam. Yeah, I also missed that.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Oh, good.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command.
Don't care.
We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Jarvis, stop the connection. No, I'm not gonna do that. How can I help? That's probably another side quest to do.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology
Moon.
in live-fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Ah, yes.
Are you telling me this
Moon.
computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Hack it out. Fel, hi Fel. Thank you for the five string watch streak. Appreciate it. Also, prefer the sequences over the probes. Yeah, I'm going to agree. I genuinely believe, I always said that the probe management, fuel management, spending God knows how much time scanning the planet for freaking resources. It is just such a time vampire. It is something that makes Mass Effect 2 just a little bit too long, in my opinion. And when you are a completionist or somebody who basically has an OCD, you are gonna sit in front of those plants and until you're gonna get every single thing. Heavy metal. You are gonna sit in front of that plant and nothing's gonna stop you. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. This is why mods exist. I pretty much almost eliminated light metal. I have almost eliminated the. Oh, there's even the Kuna Alton. I think this is the Elcor. This is the Elcor place. I pretty much have made that Mass Effect 2 harvesting resources and scanning is just a little bit better. And by a little bit better, I mean way better. Basically, one probe harvests all the resources. And then if we harvest all the resources, then I can just go over the signal and just land if there's something to do on that planet. But I do agree, I think driving with Mako was so much fun. I don't really see why people dislike using Mako to traverse the planets. I honestly could not complain. The Kuna Elker homeworld, oh, it doesn't have a picture, and that kind of sucks. Oh well. Oh well. I was kind of hoping to get like some kind of a picture. Krogan DMZ. Yeah, it's just not as good. I agree. It is just not as good. Okay, first let me check the ring. Oh, there's something. Rocky asteroid. With heavy metal. Ruam got a gas deposit. Val with Matrix writings. I'm gonna check Tuchanka as the last because I'm hoping that's gonna have some kind of a picture. Krupan with the light metal. Kanin. A Kanan. Tuchanka. Yeah, there goes the picture. I think this looks very similar to the same place where we help Grunt with his what you call him. He has this initiation ritual, the maturity thing. Then yeah, it's pretty much like this. Oh, there was something over here. Heavy metal. I didn't even realize that there was a planet over there. Like, it's so overshadowed by the freaking sun. Well, there goes the Krogan DMZ. Apian Crest. With Trabia. Okay, what do we got? The furthest planet that I see, it's gonna be, yeah, right here, that Datriux. That has nothing. Essinus with nothing. Ah, Palaven. The planet, the home planet of the Turians. I'm actually quite surprised that Palaven doesn't have the picture. Like, you would think that the Palaven would receive a picture like this. I mean, it would receive any picture in general. It's like one of the major races. It's like their main planet. But then again, we also have to consider the fact that the Spectre expansion mod is still in beta, so maybe black box. You approach the Calyx's fortified battle stations where an Alliance spy drones. I really wish that looting all of this is gonna get turned into full missions in the future. I really wish for that. Alliance spy drones has somehow evaded detection. The Norman IES stealth system prevents the Turian defenses from spotting your ship while you retrieve the drone black box. Not keen to press your luck, you withdraw from the planet as quickly as you entered its space. Okay. Yeah, I think that's entire Trebia. Aethron cluster. With Aru. I really wish that when it comes to Mass Effect 2 and exploration, like they included the sort of vehicle exploration in the game because they give you the Hammerhead, but Hammerhead on its own, especially when you play on Insanity difficulty, it's not a good vehicle. It just gets damaged so freaking easily. 42 kilometers, carbonaceous asteroid, Turian insignia. Anything else on the ring? Because I have only noticed that little spot. Cherk sub. Nothing on it. Dullit. Black box. Oh, damn it. I did not want to skip that. Damn it. And now I feel guilty. ID tag. So now we got like additional black boxes because I don't think that I don't really think that black boxes were a part of Mass Effect, like you know, the collectible stuff. Okay. Wow. Rogue VI. I guess we're gonna go for the Rogue VI too. Because Asteroid, we're gonna wait for Asteroid until much later. I'm not gonna push it. I'm just not gonna push it right now. And then Basin. With only Prentice available, at least for now. Someone tells me that this episode is gonna contain of a lot of space exploration. Which, you know, I don't mind getting more levels for Noveria and then leveling up even higher in Noveria. Just seems right. Because Noveria is gonna have, well, pretty much Noveria is gonna be very good for leveling, especially the driving section. Heavy metal. On the carbonaceous asteroid. Hail Goose. With nothing on it, how dare you? Give me your resources. Surkesh. Oh yeah, the home world of Solarians, Surkesh. ID tag recovered. Hey, take a look at that. Surkesh actually has a picture. I think all the pictures that were currently involved in the Spectre expansion are screenshots taken from Mass Effect 3, I believe, because I recognize this like building, this pathing over here, you know, the one when you have to the one when you take Rex because of the Eve and the final female. Well, I'm just gonna go Kite's Nest, Petra Nebula, local cluster. Well, I guess we're gonna go for the Rogue VI. Oh boy, the roguest of the VIs. I'm not convinced that I'm ready for it, but I'm gonna try regardless. Okay, hold on. You rang this. Alright, let's land on Luna. And it's gonna be pretty much strictly robots, so I'm gonna take Garrison Tally. I know, right? I'm funny. I did the funny. I said the funny thing. Was it tab? No, M? Yeah, M is the map. Alliance heavy turret, Alliance training ground, debris. I think I'm gonna go debris and then the heavy turrets. Hey J-Dog, what's up? Why would you never take Garrison Tally? Because they're gonna be like strictly organic enemies.
Your choice in armor is awfully limited, Tally. Couldn't you wear something without a helmet?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
So your people are forever wandering, and now they couldn't settle if they wanted to. I'm sorry.
as I was trying to say, Garrus, I think Garrus might be one of the best companions in Mass Effect 1, because even if you drain him out of his abilities, right? Like, even if you drain out of his abilities, just use Adrenaline Burst, and he has all his abilities back useful again. So you technically, if you manage to maintain him to be alive, he's 2 companions in 1, and also he can deal pretty much a reasonable amount of damage with the assault rifles, and he can take the beating too with the armor training. So Garrus is probably like one of the better characters for the tech, for somebody who is with tech abilities. You can definitely bring him for mercenaries, you can bring him against the Geth, but he is not gonna do as good as a job against like pure organic enemies like Rek'Nai, for example. He's just not gonna be that good, because pure organic enemies are just gonna resist. They don't have any weapons. They don't use any powers, so you cannot use dampening, you cannot use sabotage, you cannot use overload, you just cannot use that. The only thing that you can do is try to get biotics and basically throw, singularity, lift. That's the best you can do. I think his usefulness also is gonna prove at least partially when it comes to Pharaohs, because Pharaohs is kind of split in 2 parts. One part in which you deal with Geth, and another one in which you deal with Thorian zombies. So it's like 50-50. But when it comes to general classification, I would say Garrus might be one of the best tech companions in the game. One of the best, if not the best tech companion in the game. Tali might actually fight for a solid 2nd place, if not for the 1st place, because what Tali has? Oh, I can level up. I didn't even notice that. Okay, 1 point in charm, because we need that. And I'm gonna put 1 more point in medicine so I can like balance it all out, and then I'm gonna max out the other skills. Tali, yeah, Tali has already also electronics, dampening, decryption. She has all the abilities that Garrus needs to work for a little bit, because sure, overload is great, but he already has also dampening and decryption like right at the bat, but he needs to work for that electronics. You need to invest the points in the first aid to make him get those electronics, unfortunately. Rex, I can understand why people will pick up Rex, like Rex and Garrus, like pick both of them at the same time. I don't know why his helmet doesn't have a transparent visor, but it makes him look silly. I can definitely understand why people would take Rex. Rex also is pretty damn tanky. He can take a lot of beating, and I also believe he has warp, which pretty much allows him to deal damage over time, even from the cover. So he's basically a great support. I can understand why people take Rex too. Yes, pistols, which means this was the last level in pistol. I'm gonna now put 1 point in shotguns, and I'm gonna probably try to figure out a good shotgun build for Tali. Tali is like great for casting, but in open combat she's gonna die very quickly. She's gonna have the lowest amount of HP from the entire team, period. And I know that because I played this game several times already, so I am pretty much aware of her capabilities. Yes, the heavy turret. We're gonna deal with the heavy turrets first. Like when you look at it, Mass Effect 1 might have probably the most no, I'm gonna say it differently. It puts a lot of attention into making the game even more tactical, regardless of its being an RPG. Because in Mass Effect 2, you basically take companions based on what kind of enemy you're gonna face. If it's collectors, you take biotics. If it's robots, you take tech people. If it's mercenaries, you combine tech with biotics, and that's it. In Mass Effect 3, it's pretty much kind of a combination of both. But to be quite frank and honest, in Mass Effect 3, you take a look at the biotic and tech explosions. and you almost always will want to have one companion that has overload, always. You're always gonna want to have somebody who has incineration, and then you always will want to have a biotic person who has throw, warp. Reef not so much. Reef is kind of trash in Mass Effect 3, but if you are playing by yourself, you always want to get that dark channel, because it is absolutely broken and overpowered. The dark channel just erases the HP of the enemies in like it's nobody's business. Whoops. Hey, there we go, another level up. So, what am I picking on my shipper right now? Did I pick the assault rifles? Yes, so I need to balance it all out as we speak. I think I'm gonna pick 1 point inspect the training. And I might want to get decryption for advanced sabotage, at least for now. Garrus. Well, with Garrus, building Garrus is like pure joy, because you can just go up and down with the points. Until he unlocks electronics, of course. And now we're only getting 1 point per level, unfortunately. That's sad. That makes me sad, but it is what it is. Another point in shotguns. Okay, so that was that. Mass Effect 3 tries to... It really tries to balance out itself. It tries to lean a little bit more back towards Mass Effect 1 while still retaining the action and the fast movement of Mass Effect 2's. And I think it does it pretty well, because Mass Effect 2 definitely puts way less attention on the roleplay per se when it comes to like powers and when it comes to power and like tactical assessment. It definitely goes more for action. More action and more daddy issues.
You seem to be attracting unwanted attention, Tally.
Unwanted attention? Okay, Alliance Training Ground is next.
Several passerbys were staring at you.
Many think less of Quarians for traveling in the flotilla and for creating the Geth. They see us as scavengers, little better than thieves.
It is natural for people to dislike rootless wanderers. If Quarians would just settle another homeworld, we would not run into such concerns.
Okay, they're already firing me from a long distance. I would see Mass Effect 1 and 2 remake with MA3. I would love to see that too, and also with like very crucial punctuation on picking the right teammates for the right mission, because that's something that Mass Effect 1 did. And also, I mean, look at this, leveling your character that actually that matters a little bit more, because it's more subtle rather than you pick just point in Mass Effect 2 and woo, okay, you have more power, I guess. A lot of people really like Mass Effect 2, and I don't blame them for that. Oh, God forbid me blaming people for liking basically what they do, to like basically what they like. It's not the point of my argument. I simply believe that from pure RPG perspective, I think Mass Effect 2 is the weakest. It has a lot of storytelling, it has a lot of lore, it has a lot of action, and it's a good game. But it is not as good as Mass Effect 1. And Mass Effect 3... No, I want to get down to step out. And Mass Effect 3 tries to like really... It really tries to balance it out. But is it effective? I'm not sure. Let me see. Tally, you're gonna get yourself a shotgun. I don't know which one though. Scimitar, because I have a couple hurricanes. Scimitars, it seems like DPS is lower for some reason. on Scimitar. No, yeah, on Scimitar DPS is higher, but the accuracy rating is lower. But is it something that I'm gonna have to worry about right now? You know, you take this. You take this. And also, what could I give you? Shredder rounds, that's damage against organics, which is something that only I have. Anti-personnel rounds, chemical rounds. Hammerhead, that's weapon force. Armor piercing 2. I guess I'm gonna give her the armor piercing 2 for now. Because the enemies that we're gonna encounter are pretty much gonna be robots. So armor piercing it is. And when it comes to this little thing, how about I'm gonna get a recoil dampener? Or maybe, no. Improved sighting for high accuracy. It's only 9%, but it's gonna do its magic. And I'm gonna make her use the shotguns from this point on. In a matter of fact, hold on. Can I just remove it? Yeah, let's just make it empty. From this point on, I want Tally to use shotguns. Shotguns are so good in Mass Effect 1. They're really, really powerful, and I really, really like them. Garrus, on the other hand, he's never gonna use shotguns. He's an assault rifle guy. Okay. I'm gonna save the game because we're gonna have ad break in about 30 seconds, so I think that's a good idea. Ladies and gentlemen, people of YouTube, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, share, subscribe, ring a bell, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Links for everything are gonna be in the description below. People of the Twitches, I'm gonna play some clips in the meantime as the ads are gonna play. Enjoy those. I'll be back in the next, well, not in the next, but I'm gonna be back after the break. Be right back.